Pulse. Welcome UNLV students to the Shotokan Karate Studies program. By now you should know you've already warmed up, you've gotten the warm-up that you feel your body needs, you're adequate for starting the program this morning. So let's go ahead and get started with our typical, quick, general warm-up. Ready? And Hajime. Ichi. Ni. San. Yon. Go. All right, warmed up good there. Let's turn to the side, bring our heels to our glutes. Good, all right. Let's go ahead and do some high knees as well. Get my workout recorded, here we go. High knees. You can do this slow, just like I'm doing. Again, just bringing your knees up. You can do it fast if you feel like kind of bouncing a little bit, working your calves a little bit. Or if you want to go slow, go slow. And yame. All right, let's come up on our toes, stretching out our calves. And yame. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and do some body hip twists. And yame. Good. Arm up, across the side, stretching out our shoulder. Good, other side. Again, don't hold these too long. Just doing dynamic stretches here. Nothing too static, nothing being held for too long. Switching over. Other side. Good. Feet just widen shoulder width. Go down, touch the floor. Go to the right. Back to center. Go to the left. Back to center. All right, make that a little wider. We're gonna go down to the right, turning up on our left heel, stretching out our hamstring. Good, now we're gonna turn to the left in a long front stance. Pushing on the quad here, pushing the knee over the toe. And down to a runner stand, or a runner stretch. Good. Back up. All right, we're gonna do everything to the other side now. Leaning to the left onto the right heel. Toes pointed up. Stretching out your hamstring. All right, let's rotate that all the way around. Good front stance, long, deep, pushing on the quad, pushing the knee out over the toe, getting a good stretch. Transition that into a runner stretch. And come back to center, come back standing. Good. Turn around, fix your gi. Back to me. Yoi. Subirachi. Free. Yoi. Seiza. Dojo-kun. 一つ、人格完成に人を盛ること。一つ、誠の道を守ること。一つと力の精神を養うこと。一つ、礼儀を重んずること。一つ、景気の湯を戒めること。Ready? That's it. よい。素晴らしい。Ready? よい。Welcome to today's class. Today is an intermediate class, all right? So what we're going to be doing today is kata, but we're going to pull something out of each kata and perform it as a Kihon drill. All right, so basically we'll take we'll perform the kata hand Shotokan, and then we'll take a small portion of that kata and we'll practice it as a Kihon drill. When we do the Kihon drills, we'll do it as we normally do. I'll start in one direction, we'll go to each side and do it again in those directions. Probably with a moate, so we'll probably do a turn and return, same thing as we go to each side. Okay, so what this does, or what are we doing, right? So again, we're getting practice with our kata. We're getting some additional practice by performing techniques within the kata, all right? And that's kind of what you should be doing on your own as well. So as you're going through and you're learning specific kata, it's not always about doing the kata, right? Sometimes it's about taking pieces and portions of that kata and practicing it as a Kihon drill, or practicing it with a partner to kind of understand how you can implement that into a real situation, okay? And we're not necessarily implementing this into a real situation today. What I'm really trying to do is just show you how you can draw a portion of a kata out and practice it as a Kihon drill, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and we'll start off with hand Shotokan, all right? Then I'll pull a section out, and we'll talk about it. We'll perform that as a Kihon drill, and we'll go all the way up. Try to get through maybe hand Godan today, and just see how we go from there, okay? All right, so let's step back. For all kata today, you're gonna be doing them at your own speed and pace, all right? I'm not gonna be counting, I'm not gonna be narrating, so for your kata today, everything will be at your own speed and pace. Again, this is an intermediate class, so you should know all these kata from hand Shotokan all the way up through hand Godan, okay? All right, so we'll start here at hand Shotokan. We'll start with each kata and we'll go through the protocol together. Therefore, whenever we announce and we start the kata, we should be ending or finishing at about the same time. I'll give you a few seconds for me finishing the kata to allow you any additional time to finish the kata before we move on to pulling some Kihon technique out of that kata. Okay? Ready? Together. Yodachi. Sugurachi. Ready? Yoi. Hand Shotokan. Your own speed and pace. Hajime. Oi. And yame. All right, very good. So there's our kata hand Shotokan. All right, so let's pull something out of this, and we'll pull. Let's pull the beginning portion out. So fairly simple, Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll start off here. We'll step into Geto Morai Kumite. So on my command, we'll step out here. We're going to pull back or draw back into the Renosadach, the hammer fist, punch. Gedan, draw back, hammer fist, Oizuki punch. All right. So again, it's pulling a small portion out of the kata, but we're practicing it left and right side. All right, and you're getting a good set of practice for the Kihon technique. Again, putting it back into and pulling it out of the kata. All right, so come on back. Make sure you have room. Probably get several of these in. Each count is a full set. Okay, so when we start, Geto Morai Kumite here. Ichi is 1, 2. Knee, 1, 2, 3. All right, until we get all the way through. Now we're going to get several of these in because you're kind of taking a slight step back as you perform the Renosadach. The only forward step is the punch. Okay, the block stays in place. The Renosadach takes a small step back. The Oizuki moves us forward. Okay, so be aware. You're probably going to get, depending on your space, 5, 6 repetitions before the turn, and then 5 to 6 more repetitions. And then we're going to go on each side, all right, before we move on to the next kata and pull something out. Okay, ready? Geto Morai Kumite. Ai. Ready? Hajime. Ichi. Ni. Son. 4. Go. 6. 終わって。1、2、3、4、5。はい。終わって。やめ。All right, very good. So, like I said, you're going to get at least 5, maybe 6 before the turn. Let's go to this side of the room, and then we'll, again, do the entire thing. 5, maybe 6. Moate, go back. We'll start on that side. 5, maybe 6. Moate, and end there before we move on. Okay, ready? Geto Morai Kumite. And Ajine. 1、2、3、4。Go! 終わって。1、2、3、4、Go! And もう終わって。やめ。Very good. Let's go to this side, do the same drill. Ready? And Geto Morai Kumite. And Hajime. 1、2、3、4。Go! 終わって。Ready? 1、2、3、Go! This is go. 終わって。やめ。Os. All right, sorry I lost track on the count there, but there's hand Shotokan. So we've gone through the kata, we practiced hand Shotokan, we pulled a little bit of Kihon technique out of it and practiced it as a drill. Let's move on to hand Nidan. All right, we're going to perform the kata hand Nidan, and then we'll pull a little bit of something out of it and do exactly what we just did, but we'll practice that drill in 3 different angles. Ready? All right, make sure you have room behind you for your kick. I do. Ready? Together. Go Dutch. Super Dutch. Right. Yo. Kihon Drills. Your own speed and pace. Hajime. And yame. Pulse. Alright, very good. There's your kata, hand nidan. Let's take a portion out of this. And I'm thinking about that middle portion. So if we're here, we can step into Genomai Kumite here. Alright. We're going to start with Uchi-uke, the block, the kick, the punch. Repeat. Uchi-uke, the kick, the punch. Repeat. Uchi-uke. Alright? So basically it's the start of that center section. The only thing we're doing is instead of after you throw the punch, we're not doing the Muroto Uke. So we're not doing the kick punch block, kick punch block. We are, but instead of the Muroto Uke being the last block, we're just repeating the Uchi-uke. Alright? So same side Uchi-uke. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start here, move in that direction, Moate, come back. Alright? So we're involving, again, kick, a punch, and a block. Okay? So when you start here, the block will start us off. Block, kick, punch, block. Then repeat. Kick, punch, block. Sorry. Let me go back because I did the Muroto Uke. So from here, we're going to start with the kick, the block, kick, punch, block. Kick, punch, block. Right? So remember, don't do the Muroto Uke like I made the mistake of doing. Uchi-uke. Alright? Uchi-uke is the only block that we're doing here. The gate, we'll still do Gedan when we turn. Alright? So we're still going to do the Gedan right down block. But instead of making a move, you're just going to perform the block. Alright? Hopefully you got that down. Hopefully I got that down. Okay. Alright, ready? Get him right. Sit. And ichi. Ni. Son. Yon. Go. Roke. Moate, sorry, turn. And ichi. Ni. Son. Yon. Go. Roke. Moate. Come in. All right. So again, just like before, we're getting about 5 or 6 before the turn. Expect that again as we move from this side to that side. Okay? Ready? Get him right in the take. And ichi. Ni. Son. Yon. Go. Rook. Moate. Sure you have room? Ready. Ichi. Ni. Son. Yon. Go. Rook. So one more. Sich. And moate. Yame. Very good. All right, I know I added an extra one there on the end, but I had the room, so I may as well use the room to get through a little bit more of the drill. Okay, if you have room, use the room. If you don't have the room, turn whenever you feel you need to turn. Okay, if you have to stand in one place and do the entire thing, kick, punch, block, kick, punch, block. If you have to do that, that's what you have to do. Work with the space that you have, all right? Starting on this side of the room. Ready? Get where I can take. And each. Knee. So. Yo. Go. Rook. One thing. And each. Knee. So. Yo. Go. Rook. One thing. Yame. Os. Very good. All right. Let's go ahead and roll into hand sandan. All right, hand sandan. I'm going to go ahead and think of what my drill is going to be. I think it'll be the Maroto Uke Nukute. All right, we'll see how that works. For now, let's worry about the kata. Ready? Protocol together. Yoidachi, Subidachi. Ready? Yo. And now it's kata. Hand sandan. Again, your own speed and pace. Ready? Hajime. And yame. Good. All right, so there's your kata, hand sandan, third kata. What we're going to pull out of this one is, we'll start here from Geidan. We'll turn this right, start from Geidan in the front stance. Turn this directly into Maroto Uke and back stance. Stepping forward into Nukite. Turn this into Maroto Uke, back stance. Nukite. All right, front stance. So remember here, you're transferring between front stance and back stance, sometimes taking a step and right after that not taking a step, all right? It's just a transfer of your weight, a slight movement in your feet, all right? So this is, again, very good practice for that and for being able to master that ability, okay? Maybe not master it, but get much better at that ability, right? Because back stance, front stance, back stance, front, back, okay? So right, you're transferring from front to back without moving, and then from back to front with a step, all right? So again, this is a good way to kind of work on that skill, okay? Because it is a skill to be able to get that done properly, right? So again, we'll probably get quite a few done because you kind of shift back into that back stance. The only forward movement we're making is with the Nukite. So again, we're probably going to get 5 or 6 in before the turn. All right, be aware of that. I have to be aware of that because I can't count to 5 for some reason. All right, ready. Get him right, come take. Front stance. All right, ready. Each. Knee. Some. Yon. And moate. Good. Ready? Each. Knee. Song. Young. Adelante. Amen. Close. Good. So we're only getting about 4 in, but that's good. All right. We're getting 4 in before the turn. Make the turn, get 4 more. Now we're switching sides. All right. Switching angles. All right. From this side. Ready. Get him right on the tape. Front stance here. Ready? Each. Knee. Song. Young. Adelante. Ready. Each. Knee. Song. Young. One more. Go. Adelante. Amen. Good. All right. I know I threw one more at you there, but that's all right. I got right to the very edge of my mat before I had to turn. If you have the room, like I said, use the room. Okay? Starting on this side. Ready? Get him right on the tip. And each. Knee. So. Young. One. Each. Knee. So. Young. Go. One. Amen. Very good. All right, so I kind of sped that one up. All right, the third one should be our fastest, right? The first one we're kind of getting the hang of it, going kind of slow. All right, the second one we're kind of gaining a little bit of speed. The third one should be our fastest and our most competent version of the Kihon drill. All right, let's go ahead and do Heian Yondan, right? All right, so Heian Yondan, and then I'm trying to think of, we'll have a good drill for that one, I think. All right, Heian Yondan, ready? Together, go Dutch, super Dutch, ready? Yoy. And now it's Kata. Heian Yondan. Your own speed and pace. And Hajime. All right, Yame, good. Okay, Kihon technique or Kihon drill for this one. I thought of a good one, and now I'm just overthinking it. I think what I'd like to do, let's step into Kihon, and then let's transfer our weight back. Kakiwaki, kick, nizuki, kick, punch, punch. Drop back. Okay. So this is definitely a section of Heian Yondan that you do on the left side and then you do on the right side. And we're actually getting to practice it on the left and the right side, right? Because after you do it here, kick, punch, punch, you do it on this side, okay? So that's what we're gonna do for the drill. All right, so it is the Maigiri, Nizuki, double block, the Kakiwaki block. All right, this is in a back stance, remember that. Then the forward kick with your rear leg, punch, punch. Hopefully, you're working on your synchronization so that as your kick lands, that first punch of the Nizuki comes out, followed by the Gyakuzuki that follows, okay? So we'll try to work on that synchronization a little bit. I'm gonna try to work on it right now, okay? Ready? Get him right from the take. Ay. And each. Knee. Some. Yo. What? Ready. Each. Knee. Some. Yo. What? Yummy. Very good. All right, let's go to the side. All right. I think we're getting about 3 or 4 in before we have to make the turn. So think about that as you go through. Make sure you have the room. Ready? Get him right on the take. Ay. And each. Knee. Some. Yo. One. Each. Knee. Some. Yo. One. Yummy. Good. All right. One more time before we move on to our final kata. Ready? Get him right on the take. Aye. Each. Knee. Some. Yo. What? Each. Knee. This is knee. Some. Yo. And muate. And yame. Good. All right. This is starting to get physically tiring, right? My heart rate is about 150, so that's good. Let's go ahead and do hand godon, and then try to pull Kihon from that before we close out class for the day. All right, hand godon. Again, your own speed and pace, but we will go through protocol together. Yoi. Sudachi. Ring. Yoi. And now it's kata. Hand godon. Your own speed and pace. Hajime. And yame. Good. All right, so there's your kata. Now, what are we going to pull out of this one? So this one's fairly complex. So if we start with geidon, we can do the down block, up block, grab, pushing the hand over, oizuki punch, right? Come from the side, down block, up, 1, 2, over, punch, down, up, punch. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. You know what section of the kata that is, correct? All right, so it's after we do this, we step into Muroto Uke, then down block, up. Okay, it's that section. All right, so I would call it a portion of section 2 of the kata. Okay, that's what we're going to try to perform. Again, I know it's very difficult, or it can be, especially if you've never practiced. This part on the left side is the fold, right? So we're down block here, up, 1, 2, to this side, the fold of the hand over here, the punch. Okay, I'm gonna have some difficulty with it. You may have some difficulty with it, so take your time. All right, this first section will definitely go a little slower. All right, and we'll speed up as we go. All right, and get him right. Protect. Hey. Ready? Each. Good. Knee. Some. One more. Yup. Hey. What? Ready? Each. Knee. Some. Yup. What? Amen. All right, very good. Hopefully you made it through that. No issues, no major issues. Again, I know it's difficult when you're not used to doing this section on this side and folding it over the other side. Okay, I understand that it can be difficult. Move through it the best you can. Okay, ready? On this side, get him right on the tape. Hey, and Hajime. Each. Knee. Some. Young. One. And each. Knee. It's 3, right? Some. Young. One. Yummy. Good. All right, I know I had a bobble there where I went to the wrong side from the left. Okay, and it's okay if you have those mistakes. Again, you're learning, so am I. We're going through this together. All right, so I'm just kind of, again, making this up on the fly as these Kihon techniques just kind of come to me from that we're drawing from the kata. All right, let's do this one more time. All right, before we close out class. From this side, ready? Get it right on the tape. And each. Knee. Some. Young. One. Each. Knee. Some. Young. One. Amen. Os. Very good, very good. All right. I think we put together a pretty good class today, considering we got through 5 of our kata, and then we're able to pull some drills from those kata to get more practice in. All right. Got our heart rate up, good fitness level up, good karate workout. All right. Let's come back to center of class. Yoi. Subidachi. Break. Yoi. Seiza. All right, today's meditation, pick any one of the drills that we went through today. We went through 5 separate drills. I want you to go over that drill in your head. Pick the one that maybe you needed the most work on and go through it slowly in your mind so that you fully understand how the Kihon drill works on both the left and the right side. Mokuso. Hokuso yone, sensen yuri. Tete. Yoi. Subrach, re. Yoi. Os. Thank you, students, for joining me for this class, this good intermediate workout, working on kata, working on Kihon, all right, coming together, learning all together at once, all right. Thanks for joining me. We will see you in the next class.